I had to make this video on overheating. This one I had to do because I have a lot of unhappy people that call me up sometimes and they're pissed off because, they got a bike a couple years ago or whatever it was, and, they were just using it in a summer day, going up some hills, feeling the power, testing out their bike, and all of a sudden, the next couple weeks, their bike's performing at half. They've charged it fully. They're getting 50% the performance. Yeah, it's because there are copper windings in there, got all oxidized, or got overheated. One time, just like that, and now you got to replace the whole motor. This kind of thing happens because you haven't addressed the real world of, what kind of terrain, what the environment is doing, and how do you handle a bike like that, literally. How do you drive it based on what its specs and components actually are. They don't teach you this stuff. They don't have time to, these companies. And besides, you'll just have to get a new motor is the way that they see it. Okay? So, or sometimes you're overtaxing, your motor gets really hot, and I always recommend people get one of these laser thermometers. Okay? Laser thermometer. And you can pick this up at any hobby shop or places like that because they understand that you have to pay close attention to how a bike is tuned and how you're actually using, let's say an RC car, how you're gunning the throttle and the torque, and if you're overheating the motor, the way that you're using it. How do you know? You could be damaging your bike right now. How do you know? So that's why I always test this out. I test out different brands of bikes, and I'm actually pretty shocked. A lot of these get a lot hotter than they say they will. And that really can damage the bike. That's why, again, you'll notice that a lot of the warranties and the language are very, very, very similar. Anyways, if you want to know more information about that and how not to tweak out your bike, and again, it's like having a car. Just because you own your car, you don't jam on the accelerator every time, just jam on it, you drive it accordingly, okay? You don't want to stress out the machine, right? So, give me a call if you have any questions. Thanks.